We are ready to move on and start creating our full body and going closer to binding. So we're going to start by making sure that the FK arms and the IK arms are not connected to the shoulder. And I think we know we didn't connect it, but it's always a good idea to verify that the the FK and IK arms, shoulders are separate from the main body. And we are going to connect the main clavicule to that spine joint. I'm sorry, not the spine, not the neck, but to the joint that is on the spine chain. In this case, for me, I don't want to connect them, the shoulder or the clavicule, to the last joint of the spine because that one's going to be connecting to the neck, but rather to the sternum. Mine was a little bit low, but I think it still can be um, worked. And I am going to simply generate the connection there. I'm going to hit P and I'm going to connect this one P there. So now I have a connection from the both shoulders, the main shoulder on the left and the main shoulder on the right, main clavicule, to the main spine or main joint chain there. Okay, and I'm going to do the same with connecting the hip. Let me double check. I have to verify my rig has this little locator here that I don't know why. Maybe it's some trial that I was trying to do there. Alright, so let me just make sure that I didn't break anything here. No, I'm good. So I'm going to connect now that hip main to the root by hitting P, and same with this guy. I'm going to connect it from here to here by hitting P. So now I have a full skeleton completely connected, and that is the main skeleton. Make sure that I'm going to turn off that, just make sure that none of the other ones are highlighted or showing any connection to it. So far they are not, so I'm good, in good shape now. And now I'm going to move on to working with the geometry, just to verify that my geometry is all in good condition. We're going to do a quick cleanup just to verify that everything is correct, and I'm going to not as cleanup but select so that the cleanup option shows me what's wrong. I'm going to just ask for faces with more than 4 sides, lamina and non-manifold geometry. I think it's a good idea to have. I'm going to hit cleanup, and if nothing is selected, means my geometry and my character is good. Actually, I have a little guy here giving me some hard time from this older model. Actually, he has it from both sides there, so actually I'm just going to do a quick fix of that. Good thing that I got it there. So I have gone and actually just paused my video for a moment, and now I just went and cleaned up that geometry. It's always a good idea to revise. You never know, you may find, and even I've used Sizzle for quite a while already, I still just found this little old model that gave me this problem. Okay, so I'm gonna edit, delete history one more time, and make sure that its transformation is frozen and pivot point is right at the ground. And it's always a good idea to have the character standing on the ground because you don't want to be working from a character that is not on the 0 position. Okay, now I am ready to go and bind this geometry, and I'm going to call the skeleton, and in order to bind it, and of course you have to verify that nothing has moved, fingers and everything. I will just turn off the FK arms. Fingers and everything are, all the joints are inside of the character, even if they moved a little bit, but still they should be inside of the character the best possible. My hands are a little bit low here, and I'm gonna just try to do a little fine tuning there. Um, but in reality, the joints, if you change the size of the joints, you'll discover that the joints are still going through the middle of the geometry, the best, to the center of the finger. So I'm gonna do my binding here, and the binding will be just simply by selecting the geometry, selecting the root joint first, holding shift, selecting the geometry, and then under my rigging menu set, I'm going to say scan, bind scanned, and I'm going to open the binding option here, binding the total hierarchy. Of course, I want to select the whole skeleton, and I want to go with the closest distance. Geodesic is another good possibility. Geodesic actually generates good deformation when we have closed models. If your model is open at any point, it won't work. But if your model is completely closed and the geometry doesn't stay completely wrapping around joints, geodesic will be a good possibility. So I'm gonna just try geodesic for now and see how that gives me my initial binding. So I'm gonna say bind.